Rich Little and Carl Reiner, Bernadette Peters, Jonathan Winters, Jack Klugman, or Paul Lynde, all in the Hollywood Squares. And here's the master of the Hollywood Squares, Peter Marshall.
Well, thank you, and a good evening. Welcome to the Hollywood Squares. Hello, stars. We're welcoming a beautiful young lady, our Miss Circle, single, goes to the University of California at San Francisco, right? Mm-hmm. This is Sidney Mom. Would you please welcome Sidney? And Sidney is studying to become a dentist. Good for you, and good luck this evening. Our Mr. X is a stockbroker. How's the market going there, Carl? I know.
Fluctuates.
Married father of two, Carl Davis. Carl, welcome to our show. Nice to see you, and good luck to you this evening. We're going to pause here for this commercial or two, and then we'll play a sequence square game worth about $2,900 in just a minute. To get 3 stars in a row, either across and down or diagonally, it is up to them to figure out if a star is giving a correct answer and make you one up. That's how they get the squares. Each completed game is worth $250. In addition, in the first 3 games, our players vie for a secret square. Ken?
And Circle stars this secret square for a 3-week trip for 2 in Canada. We'll jet you from Los Angeles via Air Canada. Flies more people more often to more places in Canada from the U.S. than any other airline. So if you're going to Canada, fly there with the airline that knows Canada best, Air Canada. You'll stay at the beautiful Hyatt Regency Hotel in Toronto, featuring guest rooms with panoramic views, gourmet dining, entertainment, nightly furnished by the Hyatt Regency Toronto. And now, lovely Karen Valentine. And to extra fur of fun and fashion, Davini sheared French rabbit stroller from the versatile and vast inventories of Dicker & Dicker of Beverly Hills. Thank you, pretty Karen. Then, on to a week vacation at the Quality Inn of Quebec City, located throughout the U.S. and Canada, providing more value with first-class accommodations at reasonable rates. Quality Inns, a lively change of place. Plus, from Mary Kay Cosmetics for your skincare, fascinating creams, lotions, eye makeup, toiletries, and perfume. His and her cosmetics from Mary Kay. Then, a week at the elegant Chateau Champlain, luxurious accommodations and fine French cuisine in these great restaurants, Le Tournebreuse, the Rooftop Rendezvous, L'Escapade, and Le Coq Conque Supper Club, all at the Chateau Champlain. J'ai fini, monsieur.
Hey, I'm impressed, Mr. Williams. Yeah. Let's show the home audience the secret squares. You know the stars are brief. Before the show, to help them with their bluffs, but as always, hearing the actual questions for the first time. Sidney, you won the toss, so good luck, dear.
Paul Lynde.
Do we know, Paul, do we know of anyone who ate over 1,200 baked beans in a half hour?
Ugh.
That may explain what happened to Amelia Earhart.
Do we know of anyone, yes or no, who ate over 1,200 baked beans in a half hour?
Oh, sure.
I'll agree.
Oh, sure. Yes, you've got the circle. Carl?
Jonathan Winters.
Elwood Suggins, you have an average hen. Now, how long can you expect it to be on the job laying them eggs?
Well, of course, I've had my favorite hen is Mona Jean.
Mona Jean?
And Mona Jean, if you squeeze her, 35 will come out just like that. But that's Mona Jean. You won't find another hen like that.
No.
She's a bandit, too. I'll ask me that.
Yeah, how long can you expect it to be on the job laying the eggs?
Well, myself, I expect her 7 days a week.
No, I mean, in other words, until it's all over with.
Oh, till it's all over.
Yeah. In other words, how long will an average hen lay eggs?
Take time to drop a couple.
No, I mean, would it be 6 months, a year, 2 years, 3 years?
Oh, please. Oh, I see. Overall.
Yeah, right.
Well, you don't ever put a hen out to pasture. I just say stick around until you stop.
But how long is the average hen?
Oh, my gosh. A couple years.
2 years.
I disagree.
1 year.
Oh,
there
shoot.
goes Mona Jean. Yeah, put an X there, Sidney.
Karen Valentine.
True or false, Karen? Karen, experts have developed clothing that has a built-in deodorant in them.
Sure?
She said, sure.
I'll agree with that.
You know, experts have come up with a way of processing it into clothing. Interesting. All righty, with another circle. Okay, Carl.
Jack Klugman, the block.
Hey, Quincy, how's it going, guy?
Good,
Big
good.
hit series. According to the book, What Every Patient Wants to Know, what has been found to be the best treatment for a hangover? The best.
Don't hang around that guy who ate the 1,200 beans, I'll tell you that. The best
Yeah, the best treatment for a hangover.
is rest.
Rest.
I agree.
Aspirin. Cannot put a circle there. Sidney, let me just say this. You know how to go for the $250, the Secret Square game. We have that beautiful fur 3-week vacation in Canada. How are you going to play it? Going to gamble?
Jack Klugman.
All righty, for $250, according to the Miami Herald. If there is a burglar in your house, remember that there is nothing as valuable as your...
Life.
life.
Your life.
So don't do anything foolish, right? You've got yourself $250. Pardon me? Our star of all fair, Bernadette Peters, with the Secret Square. Nobody chose Bernadette, and now we're going to have another Secret Square game worth $3,300.
And this time, X starts the Secret Square for Amana's exclusive 3-door ice and water side-by-side. The first 3-door refrigerator freezer with a patented separate ice and water dispenser, completely free of frost, made by world-famous Amana. Plus, American Beauty is tasty and thrifty. Macaroni, spaghetti, and egg noodles, all from the big family of American Beauty pasta and other fine food products. And Chrome Craft's unique Mandalay dining set, a blend of genuine cane, mahogany, and polished chrome, accented by the crystal clear glass tabletop, crisscross frame chairs, the Mandalay by Chrome Craft. Also, the Zenith Ellipse, uniquely styled 19-inch Chromacolor 2 TV featuring Color Sentry, the automatic picture control system. At Zenith, the quality goes in before the name goes on. Plus, if you just finished a search, don't worry. Search lasts. Search keep on freshening your breath and cooling your taste even after the candy's gone. And the Maytag heavy-duty washer and big load dryer, all with fabric cycle selections to correctly wash and dry any of today's washable fabrics, even double knits, from Maytag, the dependability people. That's it, Peter.
Thank you, Kenny. Let's show the home audience the Secret Square. Carl David. You want Paul? All right. Paul, in the Bible, King David asked beautiful and wise Abigail to do something after her first husband died. What?
Get him out of the room.
King David asked beautiful and wise Abigail to do something after her first husband died. What?
To marry him.
To marry him.
agree.
Right, and she did. With the next, Sidney.
Carl Reiner.
Carl.
Yes.
In Shakespeare, what line precedes this one? Deny thy father and refuse thy name.
For if thou art brave to the very cause of fame at all, that thou hast sprained the very call, thou fence not the keen, the brawn, the brain, that the thorn pain solve, how thou art laid salt for the night before us.
I think.
You think?
Can I hear it again?
Sure.
It may be a different line
What line
entirely.
precedes this one? Deny thy father and refuse thy name.
Deny thy father, refuse thy name.
What line precedes that?
I have no faith.
All right, Sidney, would you like the question?
No.
Oh.
Because I know the line after.
Romeo, Romeo, where art thou, Romeo?
Oh.
Yes. All right, back to a Carl Reiner question. There is someone very famous in Sweden. Now, Sidney, you're Swedish, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
All right, somebody very famous in Sweden. And her name is Sylvia. Sylvia. Why is she so famous, Sylvia?
She is the only person... Oh, I was going to say something terribly filthy. I'm not allowed to on
No,
this
you're
program.
not allowed to,
No.
no.
Why is Sylvia so famous?
Uh-huh.
Because she has a recipe for Swedish meatballs that is world-renowned. Every great restaurant uses them.
Sidney?
I disagree.
Who is Sylvia?
I think she's a royalty of some kind.
She's the queen, right? You've got the
never
circle,
tasted her
and we have a
meatballs?
commercial word. You know Queen Sylvia?
Famous Queen's meatballs.
Oh.
Jack Klugman.
Jack. Of Jekyll and Hyde, which was the good guy? The good guy.
The good guy was Jekyll.
Jekyll.
I agree.
Mr. Hyde was just scary. I mean, scary. With the next, Sidney.
Karen Valentine's block.
There you go. Secret Square game. All right, Sidney. Worth $3,300. Audience, don't shout out any answers here. The great musical theme from the classic film 2001: A Space Odyssey was written by a German composer. Was it Richard Strauss, Richard Wagner, or Ludwig van Beethoven? We have Strauss, Wagner, Beethoven.
Wagner.
Wagner.
I disagree.
Who was it, Sidney? Strauss. Second gets the square. Let me ask ask you this. You live on campus up in San Francisco? Well, when you get off campus, you got a refrigerator, freezer, a dining room set, and the color TV, a washer, dryer, $3,300. Congratulations. Carl, your turn.
Rich a little the block.
All right, Rich. According to government studies, who is more likely to get married again? A man who has been divorced or a man who is a widower?
Speaking of Jimmy Carter. No, they want me to do Jimmy Carter down here. And
I see a country. I see a country where there's no poverty. I see a country where there's no unemployment. I see a country where there's clean air, clean water. I see Switzerland.
All right. A man who's been divorced or a man who's a widower, more likely to remarry?
divorced or a widower? Divorced.
Divorced.
I disagree.
3-1, divorced. Can't put a circle there. Sidney?
Oh, Rich Little.
For $500, Jack Webb starred in the television series Dragnet. Who starred in the film version?
I see a country where there's no Jack Webbs.
What was that again?
Television series Jack Webb. Who starred in the movie Dragnet?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is true. Jack Webb not only starred in the television show, but he starred in the movie.
Sidney?
Just trying to get the facts.
I think that's right.
That
I
is
agree.
right. Yeah, you got yourself 500. Smackaroo. Here we go for another Secret Square game, and this is the big one. It's worth $5,600. Kitty?
And Circle starts at Secret Square for a vacation for two at this mountain resort. You'll jet from Los Angeles for a week at the beautiful Hyatt Lake Tahoe Resort. Horseback riding, tennis, golf, and health spa. You'll live and dine in the magical enchantment of the Lake Tahoe Hyatt. And from Breck, a boutique of products, including Breck, the beautiful hair shampoo. With Breck shampoo, you too can be a Breck girl. And to take with you a $500 assortment of Ditto's tops and jeans. You'll feel the fit because every pair is hand-measured. Side saddle pants, high-risers, pre-washed denims, furnished by Ditto's. And for traveling, Skyway's great new idea. Skyway Outdoor Twist Luggage on Wheels. Pull, don't carry your luggage. For easy traveling on wheels, furnished by Skyway. Also, from E.F. Johnson Company, deluxe CB radios for highway information and personal communications. Mobile unit and base station for a complete home-to-car system. Plus, a $3,000 boat from Chrysler Marine. The 14-foot Valiant Spirit with fiberglass cathedral hull for stability. Complete with C1100 travel trailer and powered by a 45-horsepower electric start Chrysler motor. That's it, Peter. Your turn.
All right, let's show the home audience the Secret Square. This is a terrific game now. Come on, somebody choose that Secret Square and walk away with it.
Paul Lind.
There will be a film out in the future, Paul, called The Greatest. The Greatest. Who is it about?
About someone the greatest or the...
No, there will be a film.
Out soon.
Well, what time is it now? In the future. It will be called The Greatest. We want to know who it's about.
Oh. Merle Oberon or King Kong. I'll say that's the publicity they're using. I'll say King Kong.
King Kong.
I disagree.
That's already out. What is it?
Oh, it is.
Muhammad Ali, based on a biography of the same name, The Greatest. Yeah, Muhammad Ali with a circle. In fact, Ernie Borgnine is playing the manager. Carl?
Jonathan Winters.
Jonathan, ask Sally Sweetwater. Ask Sally Sweetwater, what would make someone call you a tar heel, Sally?
If they were to call me that, I'd hit them with a brand new hammer very hard. And then go over them with tiny tacks. No, that's part of my humor, and because I've been upstairs all my life. I would say, to answer your question almost immediately, a Tar Heel would be a North Carolinian.
I agree.
Right. We have a commercial word. You're on the board with the next. We'll be back.
Marsha Wallace.
It's been found, Marcia, it's been found that some of the world's oldest people living in Tibet do something for a few minutes several times a day that most Americans don't do. What?
Well, sure, Pete. They have to scrape that yak residue off their shoes. Those yaks those yaks are messy little devils.
I'll bet they are.
They meditate.
Sidney?
I'll agree with that.
You'll agree the relaxing effect of meditation helps them live longer. Right, with a circle. Carl?
Bernadette Peters to block.
In the Bible, Bernadette,
Yes.
Noah knew that the flood was ending because he found something in a bird's mouth. What?
A worm.
I agree.
No, it was a leaf. It was an olive leaf or an olive branch. Yes, okay. Can't put a circle there. Sidney?
Bernadette.
Let me just explain one thing before you do choose. It's the secret square. It's $5,600. I just want to explain that to you, and you could gamble if you want.
Carl Reiner.
That's good. That's it. You're welcome. Now, some people may write in on that, but on the nighttime show, if I don't offer them that option, that would be unfair. And a lot of people forget it's a secret square game. It's for $5,600.
Peter,
Carl?
you are known to be one of the most honest people in the world. You don't have to make those kind of apologies.
Thank you, Carl.
Yes.
Thank you. In what movie did we last see the immortal face of Greta Garbo? Camille, Grand Hotel, or Two-Faced Woman?
Two-faced woman.
For $5,600.
Look at me. Look at my eyes.
Tell me again.
Two-faced woman.
I'll agree.
In 1941, guess what?
Two-Face.
That's right. Yeah. Okay, congratulations. You're going to one of the prettiest spots in America. That's a gorgeous Lake Tahoe vacation. The jeans, the luggage, a CB radio, and you've got yourself a $3,000 boat. That's a Chrysler.
A
boat, yeah. $5,600. So you've got yourself, let me see, 5, 6, 7, 8, about $9,000. All right. Now, win some cash here, Carl.
Paul Williams. Paul Williams.
Paul Williams? All righty. This is for the block diagonally. According to experts, does anything undesirable happen when you freeze your carrots?
When you do what?
When you freeze your carrots, anything undesirable happen?
Sorry, I nodded off here. I've been here all night, you know. Yeah, as a matter of fact, they turn blue is what happens.
Well, he said, yeah, we do.
I agree.
Clang them together, they play
lose their
stormy weather.
crispness. Put an X there. Sidney, your turn.
Bernadette.
This is for $750. Beauty experts Elizabeth Arden believed, beauty experts Elizabeth Arden, oh, I guess the shop, yeah. They believed that standing on your head was the best possible exercise to do to improve something, to improve your what?
Your circulation.
Circulation.
I'll agree.
That's good, but that's not what we were looking for. Complexion. Put an X there. Okay, Carl, a break for you.
Jack Klugman to win.
Okay, for $250, you're taking a bath when a big earthquake hits. Should you stay in the tub?
It's all according to whether you want to live or not. Should you stay in the tub?
Would that be a good idea in an earthquake?
I would get out of the water myself.
You say no.
I disagree.
The entire bathroom was a very good place for an earthquake, and that's good for you because you got yourself $250. Good for you. Good for you, good for you. All right, racing for the car, clear the board, and Carl, pick a star.
Paul Lynn.
Paul, when asked to explain something, Albert Einstein said, be with a nice girl for 2 hours, and it seems like a minute. Sit on a hot stove for a minute, and it seems like 2 hours. What was he trying to explain?
Why he bought a tube of Ungantine for his secretary.
Einstein trying to explain something. Be with a nice girl for 2 hours, it seems like a minute. Sit on a hot stove for a minute, seems like 2 hours. He was trying to explain what?
When something is pleasant,
When something is pleasant.
I disagree. It's relativity.
Yeah, his theory of relativity. Good for you. And we got an X there. And now we're going to add up the scores. Very, very good. Oh, by the way, that buzzer indicates that we've been selected the #1 game show in prime time. No. That is our tacky buzzer, which means the time is up. And we have an X up there plus 1 game for Carl, which means you've got yourself $300 in cash. Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Right.
We have a big winner this evening. Sidney Mon, student at UC San Francisco. You won, I believe, in Secret Squares alone, let me see, $8,900, $500 in cash, and you get to drive to the Bay City. Or the city by the bay, I should say.
It's the Datsun F10 Sport Coupe with 5-speed transmission, independent rear suspension, rack and pinion steering, front-wheel drive, and fun. Datsun F10.
That's it for this evening. Mr. Jack Klugman's series is Quincy, and it's a good one, I'll tell you that. Bernadette's series is All Fair with a great actor and a good friend, Mr. Richard Crenna. Hey, have a good evening. See you here for more fun on the Hollywood Squares next time around.